guys, and welcome to Red Corner Boxing. You're with Jam and Mr. Neutral as always, and we are here for the live watch-along of Jack Catterall versus Harlem Eubank. This fight is for the IBF Intercontinental Welterweight title. It's from the A Arena in Manchester. It's going to be a war. Let's see what Harlem Eubank can do. He's stepping up a level or two. We all know that. Let's see what Jack Catterall's got left after his defeat against Oliver Boza Jr. Let's see. But before we get into that, we are proudly sponsored by Easy Storage, your place to go for all your storage needs across the United Kingdom. And our new sponsor, Octagon Blog. You can find them on X. They do some amazing stuff. Check out these jackets, guys. You will not believe the quality. They are literally top-notch. Look at that Red Corner boxing jacket. Tell me that's
Whoa!
not absolute fire. And if you don't like the Red Corner one, you can try these bad boys. But yeah, that's promotional over. So you're with Jam and Mr. Neutral. Right, Big Ryan said, hey, fellas. Big up yourself, right? Hope
Big
you're
up,
well, my
Ryan.
brother.
Hope he'll come through now.
Yeah, if he
join
fancies
us.
joining us, mate, he's more than welcome as always. But yeah, we're in for a fight here from the AO, Mr. Neutral. How do you see it going, mate, before we start? How are you seeing this one?
I'm a big Catterall fan. Obviously, after he beat my countryman, you know, I thought he was unlucky against Barboza. Although he was, you know, outboxed, I just didn't think he was the same Jack Catterall we've seen before. I think he was overawed by the occasion and by his opponent. Barboza was a tremendous. I was there at that fight. Barboza was just tremendous. Catterall did his best, you know, just wasn't enough. But there's levels to this game, Jams, and I think this guy's just far too good for Harlem Eubank, who's been fighting at British level at best. Yeah.
Not even British level, mate. Let's be truthful. Until Tyrone McKenna or maybe one other fight, I don't think Harlem Eubank's even fought at British level yet. I think he's jumping the whole. He's jumping the whole scene. He's jumping the British and European level, in my opinion. I think he's skipping that out coming against Catterall because Catterall, he's fought world champions in Josh Taylor in Oliver Boza Jr.
Yeah, and this is for an idea.
Sorry, mate. Joshua just said Catterall lost against Barboza because he didn't do nothing. Yeah, that's true. He was a bit steadfast in that on that
as I
fight.
said, he wasn't the same fighter as I've seen before.
But
I mean, listen,
maybe he's froze on the occasion.
Yeah, there's two belts on the line here. There's WBE Intercontinental and there's the
IBF Intercontinental.
So that'll spur Jack on to victory for me. And I think he'll be too strong for young Eubank. I think once the combinations start hitting home, Catterall can well stop him.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised, mate. My prediction would be Catterall UD, but just because Eubank's not fought at this level doesn't mean he doesn't belong at this level. That's what we've got to remember, haven't we?
That's true.
You know, Harlem Eubank could be a gem waiting to be opened. You know, he could be an oyster waiting to be cracked open and there's a pearl inside. You just don't know until they get that test. We've seen it so many times. You know what I mean? Where they look good and then all of a sudden it doesn't work out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's just until he's won at this level, I can't really give him.
Yeah, you can't give him his props until he does.
Much chance in this one. Welcome, Rye.
Can you hear us, Rye?
Hello, guys. How you doing?
You all right, mate, too?
Good, thanks, pal. So, who you got in this? Well, I know who you got in this, actually. You have got split decision for Catterall.
You
think that Harlem Eubank is going to be...
You hear me now, guys?
Yeah. I can hear you.
Rye's having a bit of sound difficulties.
That's that Scottish internet.
No, yes. No.
I can hear you, but it's cutting in and out, bro. It's cutting in and out.
I can hear you, mate.
All right, it should sort itself out, mate. How you doing, guys? All right?
Yeah, very well, very well. So you picked split decision in the prediction league. You feel that Harlem Eubank has a skill set to rival that of Catterall? I don't think Rye had me. Can you
I
hear
don't
me
think he
right?
can hear you.
No, he can't.
Right, you have to bring him back in, mate. I'll bring him back in when he comes back.
He'll be back.
Um, but yeah, we've got Harlem Eubank, who's got a record of 21-0-0 with 9 knockouts, but against very limited opposition up until his last couple of fights. He beat Tyrone McKenna last out, which was a good win, but McKenna wasn't at his best. Let's be truthful. McKenna was already a shot fighter. We've got Jack Catterall, who's only a year older at 32. He's got a record of 32-0, 13 knockouts. He's never been stopped. He's a tricky southpaw. He was last out against Barboza Jr., which he lost, as we said, on split decision. So we're talking about apples and oranges here. If you're talking level-wise, Catterall is the boss in this fight. But, again, like I said before, we don't know what Harlem Eubank is because he's never been tested. So it's all down to what he shows us now. He could show us that he belongs at this level, and he could be that guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's an intriguing one, brother. It's an intriguing one. It's an intriguing one.
He's certainly sold out the arena as well. It's jam-packed in there now.
It is, mate. They're always going to come for Jack Cat in Manchester. Our boy Twinny's there. Seeing him in the side there. Twinny's there, giving it his big one. Go on, Twinny, lad. He's there ringside.
Big up 20. He's there for red corner boxing.
Twinny boxing. Yeah, he's getting me getting us the ring
Here
walks.
we go. Here we go. It's first round time.
And we've got the best referee in boxing, Bob Williams, as well. Bob, the same forward as backward. B.O.B. Can't go wrong with that. Here we go. We're about to get underway, guys. Round 1. Jack Catterall, Harlem Eubank. AO Arena, Manchester. Let's do this.
Here we go. Southpaw, Catterall, Orthodox, Harlem Eubank.
Harlem.
All white gloves, white shorts, white boots.
Oh, I don't like what Harlem's doing to start it, doing all that with his arm. I hate that. I hate it when they do that.
His lead arm looks like it's lost its control factor. It's just everywhere.
That's
like,
nervousness, isn't it? That's nervousness. That is literally nerves, isn't it? That's nerves.
He's going to find this southpaw style so tricky, I think, as he's backing off around that ring. Comes forward with a lunging left. Catterall sees it, backs off. Double
terrible
jabs.
attempt at a punch from Harlem.
Oh, just eats the right left there.
I'll tell you what, Catterall could take him quicker, you know. Harlem's playing silly games that shouldn't be happening. Jack could take him quick if he wants to. If his confidence is still as high as it was before the Barboza fight, Catterall could take him here with a couple of left hands. He could be done.
Aye, but he just took a big right there from Harlem Eubank.
And that's what he don't need to do. He needs to just let his hands go. If Catterall goes in there confident, he could blow this guy out of the water. This is levels, man. Harlem Eubank shouldn't even be in the same ring as Jack Catterall at the moment, to be honest. But like we said, you never know until you open that up whether he's that good.
See, he's got Catterall now with his own lead hand trying to counter that rather erratic
He's doing
left.
this, isn't he? He's doing this with his hand.
Rather erratic left hand of Eubank to try and disguise a right hand. But Catterall is just sort of combating that with doing the same and then throwing a left.
Yeah, it shows a lack of skill, though, doesn't it? Oh, sorry, big rise back with us. You're all right, Sorry, mate. It was cutting off, so I had to drop you out, mate. Are you okay now?
Hi, guys. You all right? I can hear you fine now. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about
that. Perfect. Hey, no problem, brother. No problem whatsoever. Thank you for joining us here on Red Corner Boxing, mate. We're live. First round. We've got 30 seconds to go, and Catterall's in the ascendancy. Harlem's not really done a lot other than wave his arms around. If you've been watching it right, what's your thoughts on the first 2 minutes and a half that you've seen?
Yeah, I've seen Catterall catch him flush 3 times with that left hand. Over the top, just right in there, no problem at all. Harlem is just doing his wavy. I don't know. It's a weird.
It's like one of them blow up things you find in America, you know, them inflatable arm flailing wheelman that are outside the car shops that do all this. That's what he looks like.
Nervous.
Terrible.
Nervous is the word I would say. That opening round, yeah, he looks nervous. Catterall looks quite composed in there. But we'll see. It's only the first round. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, that's it. That's definitely a 10-9 for Jack Catterall first, guys, yeah?
Not telling you.
Yeah,
You never do, you sneaky
I'll
bugger,
get Catterall
you.
that round, yeah.
Never tells me, man. Always likes to keep me hanging, you know what I mean? Keeps me hanging on. Keeps me
It's
hanging
always
on.
right. It's always right at the end. That's all you need to know.
Well, that's fine, Maisie, that's fine. We
I
pretty
just
much see it
can't.
the same way normally anyway. It's very rare we disagree on the result of the fight.
Very rare.
I
Very
don't even
rare.
think we have once yet. I don't think we've had one where we didn't agree at the end of the fight, to be quite
Oh,
honest.
don't start. Don't.
We've been
Jinx
doing this
it.
for over a year now, so... Like, doing shows together, I mean. Red Corner Boxing's only been going 18 weeks, but... We've not had many, like, disagreements of, like, the winner of a fight so far.
Yes, well,
That's true. That's true.
I just aim to please. I just agree with you.
No, you don't. I've seen your scorecards. Don't you lie to me, Mr. Neutral. Don't you lie to me.
That's what I feel. That's what I feel away from me. Oh, you just do what you want, darling.
That's what you do with a wife, isn't it? You know what I mean? Start wifing me up, Neutral. I'm married, bro. You know what I mean? In another
Yeah.
life, another time, maybe, but not right now, bro.
Harlem's starting to sweat up a bit now in round 2. Catterall still looks cool as a cucumber.
Oh, good shot from Harlem, though. Caught him there.
I don't like that high guard feint that he does. A lot of fighters. Fury does that.
Yeah.
It's that high, stupid feint. I don't like it.
Who used to do that with that high guard and dance around the ring?
Yep.
Catterall seems to be the stronger with a jab. He's definitely working the jab better so far. Harlem's just looking for the overhand right and missing wildly. It's good work from Jack Catterall for me, this one, so far in this round.
I love the way Catterall uses that right hand for the hip. He looks as though he's going to faint to the body, then he goes upstairs with it.
Yeah, he does. He twists his body, then comes over with a cross right. It's a beautiful punch.
It's a much smarter feint compared to what Eubank's doing. Eubank with that, I just don't like that wild feint that.
Oh, he caught. Don't know if he caught him if the camera had the back to him when he threw that left Catterall.
It was a good shot from Jack Catterall, that was a real good shot.
Eubank looks bigger in the ring.
That was nice.
I'll give him that.
Catterall looks more confident though, bro. He looks more confident.
Nice left hand there.
He looks more calm. He looks a lot calmer in there. Yeah.
Catterall looks like he's learned a little something from that Arnold Barboza fight. He looks like he's actually learned from it. He's not going to be so slow this time. He's going to make sure he lets his hands go and make sure he don't fall too far behind too early on. And so far, for me, it's paying dividends. Although Harlem's coming onto it now.
Yeah, he just rushed him there, but, Catterall sidestepped him.
Outboxing him, mate. He's outmanning him at the moment.
But there's not a lot of punches being thrown connected even. So it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard to score this round. That's better from Catterall. Now he's got Eubank bobbing and weaving and he's 33 now. How long can he keep that up? How many rounds can he keep that sort of stance up strategy?
32
lovely. That was nice.
That's another Catterall round for me. I got two rounds for Jack Cat.
Yeah, Catterall caught him a straight 1-2 there when he was kneeling down.
Yeah, right. Just towards the end of the round there.
Yeah.
There's only a year between these two guys, believe it or not. Harlem Eubank's 31, Jack Catterall's 32. There's only a year between them.
Aye. But can he I don't know if he can keep up that bobbing and weaving for too much longer. I mean, he's going really low and then really high, and he's left to right. You know yourself, Ryan. That takes a lot of energy.
I mean, your thighs are burning. Your thighs are burning doing that.
Absolutely.
I mean, for heavyweights, you do that one round, you're fucked.
Yeah.
That's why I love Usyk. That was a smashing punch there.
Let's see what happens here in round 3 then, guys.
I got Catterall the first 2.
He's still got that high left guard, trying to feint, but the right's doing nothing. So he's not even scoring anything at the moment, Eubank. Catterall can just pick his shot when he wants to and score.
Eubank's just posing again. He's learnt the wrong moves from his fucking cousin, is what he's done.
Nah, he's looking towards his uncle.
See the casual, Eubank.
Wrestling moves going on now. Catterall throws him to the floor with a suplex.
Suplex.
He grabbed him around the body and slung him. That's a suplex, bruv.
I've seen it. Getting a bit too excited in the ring. Bob's having a watch.
Suplex. That one where you grab him around the body and throw him over your back. It's a German suplex.
Bob has to have a word. Brings him back. Oh, big left from Catterall. Oh, another one he gets him with.
He's in Harlem still showing off.
Harlem's twitching his shoulders.
Showing off.
See, the thing is, the casual, the average punter watching this, they would probably give Eubank the rounds. It's because of the way he's fighting. I think that's quite nice with it. You know what I mean? It's not good work.
They're the same people who give Jake Paul the fucking wins. You know what I mean?
The same people who think Tyson Fury beat Usyk twice.
Yeah, it's not
exactly. Yeah, exactly. Check 3 Tyson Furies to beat 1 Usyk at the minute, mate. Trust me.
I don't want to see that again. I don't even want to talk about that. Fucking hell.
It's a joke, isn't it? It's a joke. It's a joke, man. It really is a joke.
I don't think it happens. Daniel Dubois is going to spoil the party.
If he does, but if he don't, it's April the 18th at Wembley next year. It's already been arranged.
Fan, and I love the man. I love everything he's about. I've just got a bad feeling about this Dubois fight. I've got a bad feeling.
Yeah. I think Usyk schools him again. Probably even stops him.
Do you know what? I mean, if I'm in the league for betting money, I'm going to bet Usyk. But I've just got one of those feelings.
I'd love Dubois to beat him because I'm British, you know what I mean? I always want the Brit to win, but I just can't see it, bro.
Weird guys that love this sport.
Eubank's trying to talk to him in the ring, smiling.
Anyway, sorry.
Oh. Look at him smiling, talking away.
Jack's catching him the better punches here.
Punching him from behind and held him and started punching him like backwards. What the fuck's Eubank doing at the moment? Some sneaky ass moves that.
Do you know what makes
the desperation, right? Reeks the desperation from Eubank.
Do you know what's ironic, right? He looks more like Nigel Benn. You know, with all the movements. I don't know if you ever remember watching Nigel Benn or any of his stuff. He would do that low hands. What Harlem Eubank's doing now. I remember one movement very well. It's when he comes up, and then goes straight back down come up on the side and then go back down the same way. And he was to come up, come down, come up, come down. And Eubank's trying this out.
It was circle of 8 motion when he get up and
that's it. That's it. And Eubank here has been watching Nigel Benn videos because he looks just like that vertical movement and down to the side. Brilliant stuff. It's when you pull it off, it's lovely.
Oh yeah. I mean, he's not pulling it off the best here, but I know what you mean.
Nigel got away with it because he was throwing all the time. Eubank's not throwing.
Aye, exactly. Yeah, that's it. I love how you said, do you remember? You need to remember, Neutral. I'm a lot older than I look. I'm a fucking granddad. Come on.
We'll see how Scottish, we don't look our age, mate.
Oh, it's because we're all beautiful, buddy. We're all beautiful.
That's it. God's children.
Big up Fraser Wilkinson.
Big up Fraser. What a tremendous performance there. And yeah, the Highlands.
I was shocked. You know what? I was shocked. That was a shocker.
Aye.
I'm glad he won. Don't get me wrong, but yeah, I didn't have him.
The man from Arbroath.
Yep. I've not seen the fight. I know. I think it was 20 or someone else mentioned about
you want to watch it?
I only seen that. I only seen a little clip. I didn't see the full fight. I actually said on Twitter, I can't comment 100%. I've not seen the full fight. The stoppage did look a bit too soon, but I don't know what happened before that.
Yeah, he was getting pieced up the whole fight. To be fair, as some people had it close, I didn't. I had Fraser well ahead, even with the stoppage.
I'll watch it back in the morning.
Yeah, it's what you can see it coming. It was one of them. You could see it coming on hindsight. At the time, he's just hoping that, Crawler would get that knockout power that you think that that he has. I'm actually quite gutted for young Crawler. I've met him a couple of times. He's a lovely lad. Mm-hmm. You don't like to see people you meet lose. So it's but big up Fraser. Big win for Scotland nonetheless. Goes home with a belt.
I seen the Pat Brown fight. I seen that. That's basically the first fight I managed to catch tonight. I was out with the wife, but Pat Brown was doing Pat Brown things.
Aye. The stoppage against what's his name? Oakford.
Aye.
Aye, Lewis Oakford. I thought that was a bit premature myself.
Maybe Oakford looked pretty good for the first 30 seconds. I mean, he was dancing, he was boxing well.
Jabbing away, doing really well.
I thought maybe that was a bit premature, but when you get these fighters with all this hype behind them, I think it does sway the judges somewhat.
That's the end of that round. Is that round 3? Round 4.
4. So another Catterall round, mate. 4-0.
I think you're seeing a difference in class. You're seeing a guy that's not stepped up and fought a guy
exactly
boxing-wise.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Oh, here.
TMA Aiton's got it 39 apiece.
What?
What are they even watching?
38 apiece.
Even my guy Jordan Thompson, who I love, has got it 38 apiece. Jordan Thompson, who got took out by Jaya Pataya in the round, who I still supported and gave him an interview, is now saying this is a draw. What are they watching? And Josh Padley. Oh my God. 3 blocks going on tonight.
Sometimes boxers do not meet the best judges.
Sometimes I don't know what the fuck they're watching, is the point.
Oh dear. I think
what on earth are they even watching?
I think people are looking for the draw here. And especially 20 in the Protection League.
It's fucking crazy, mate. How can they have that a draw? Catterall has won every minute of every round. How can it not be 4-0 Catterall?
This is politics.
Barboza Jr. all over
As
again.
I said, it's because of the style. Because when certain casuals and certain people who don't know the sport see certain flair, and Eubank can look quite exciting coming inside. I mean, it can look quite great. We're seeing it on TV. Do you know what I mean? It can be hard at ringside.
What you're saying is what Ryan quite rightly said when he said he looks good enough to win the rounds without throwing anything.
Aye.
And that's exactly what's swaying the judges here.
Yeah, the zone judges, because they're all paid to say the same fucking thing. Same as the commentators, they all say the same thing. They try and lead you in one direction. That's why I never listen to the commentary.
Well, that's not necessarily going to translate over to the actual judges, who are...
Oh, no, that's the good thing. A lot of the time it does, though.
They're IBF and WBA appointed, but it just goes to show you the level of biasness. Is this a regional thing or is this a political thing within boxing promotion? But they want to see this Harlem Eubank elevated in some manner because of who his cousin is.
I was going to say, let's talk about who's going to make the more money for the platform. Jack Catterall, 32, who's already lost a couple. Who's going to make more money going forward if they win this fight? The name Eubank alone sells. So the name Eubank will make them far more money than what Jack Catterall could. So, of course, they're going to want Eubank to win this. Even though Catterall's a home fighter, they're giving this to Eubank, and they're trying to give it to Eubank, and they're trying to sway us to believe the same.
Let's wait to the final. I know what you're saying, Jam, but let's wait to the final bell. But I know exactly what you mean, mate. That's a good point, but let's wait to the final bell.
Yeah. And also we got to remember there's no favoritism towards either boxer because they're fighting for vacants. And the judges won't give, the slight nod as they do to, current champions, in these defenses. You got to beat the champion. You've got to do enough to take the belt off. And there's none of that in the judging. It's purely who wants it the most, or it should be.
Yeah, I get you. But my point was on the commentary. They're trying to steer you one way.
The commentary's the commentary.
They're the ones trying to steer you towards Eubank.
Fortunately, the judges can't hear them.
See, I'm just worried that my Mystic Meg prediction is going to come true. I said a while back on Twitter that Catterall would lose this, and Josh Taylor would lose, and then they'll have a trilogy.
Yeah.
And that will be both of the retirement fights. That'll be the one last moneymaker. I said that a long time ago because that's all they've got to fight for is each other. We all know Catterall won both fights, but then obviously on paper it's a one each. Why not have a fun? And that'd be a retirement. I said that a long time ago, and I've got a feeling now watching this. That's what's going to happen.
You could be right. It's the writing's on the wall. It's destiny. It's got destiny written all over it. And I quite agree. Josh Taylor, he'll be looking at this fight now with real interest, and get his team
away.
Yeah, and get the teams talking as quick as possible. He'll want Jack Catterall. If he comes back off another defeat, he'll be at his lowest in his career. And if Josh takes that win, it'll be his biggest win, in recent years, as they both go tumbling to the deck again, rather untidily and rather unmanly, I might
ridiculously
add.
Wrestling again, man. They're literally wrapping each other in balls. What is going on here?
It's all very romantic right now.
Like something on the fucking floor mat at the Olympics, that did. That was as gay as they come.
Carl Widow, big up Carl, he's in the house. What are you talking about Taylor for? He is spent.
Thanks, Carl, mate.
Thank you, Carl.
That's the point. That's the kind of the point. Taylor spent.
But so will be Carl after this fight, should he lose. So it'll be two spent boxers fighting it out for their national prides.
Do you know what?
England versus Scotland.
That fight would still make money.
Of course it will. It'll still be on a PPV, right? Still be on a PPV. Oh, Harlem Eubank caught him with the right as Catterall went to unload the left, but Catterall took it well as Bob Williams separates them once again. Eubank, who's been on his toes all night.
Eubank coming in there.
That left shot as Eubank come in, he got caught with a left from Catterall just to remind him he's there. But Catterall has now dropped the hands to the waist. Is that a sign he's starting to tire?
Or he can set the power and he's not endangered by it. He's not in fear of the power of Eubank because he knows he can't hurt him.
Yeah, it's battle of the defenses really in this fight with these two. Both have got, good defenses. I would say that Catterall just has the better defense, but it's not a battle of punch output. As once again, Chris Eubank Senior style movement of Harlem Eubank. How ironic.
I just think Catterall's got this in the bag so far. I don't see how anyone could have Harlem Eubank in this fight. I genuinely don't. All he's done is pose, throw the odd jab, throw the odd shot and miss, and then grab him and wrestle him. I don't see how anyone in their right mind can have him win it.
Rounds, Jam. I can see a couple of closer rounds. I mean, I gave the first 3 to Catterall unanimous. That was Catterall's rounds, but
Catterall's cut.
Yeah, that's a nasty cut as well. Catterall's really split open.
I think it's a head clash.
Like Carl Willard said,
Eubank
don't belong at this level.
He's making him fight.
I'm 5 seconds behind you guys, and you actually seen it. You seen him wincing. It was a head clash.
It's definitely a headbutt.
You guys said it, and I seen it a few seconds later, and you actually, it's a bad one.
Harlem Eubank just ain't Catterall's level, man. He's not his level. He's just not this level. He's done nothing but pose and posture. That's all he's done. I've not seen one good punch from him. There he goes. He goes down again. It won't be a knockdown. It's a fall again. He's out of his depth.
He's erratic, Eubank.
That's the best word. Neutral, erratic.
But that blood coming down his eye is a problem.
Pardon my French, sorry.
He's just lunging in like a lunatic, this Eubank.
He's not good enough. He is not meant to be here. This is not his level. His only hope now is if Catterall's cut causes it to be stopped and they somehow don't cause it as a head clash and give it to him. In my opinion, he's been a joke of a fight. It's levels, man. Catterall's levels above this guy.
He's got it right in the eyebrow.
Yep. Catterall's not happy. He's really not happy.
Because it was a headbutt. Because it was a fucking headbutt. A blatant headbutt.
Can tell in his eyes. Can tell when he's in the corner.
There they go. Well. They're showing it. Bang. Straight in with the head.
Yeah.
Mate.
He missed so wildly that he headbutted him. Come on. That's a deliberate headbutt. He knew what he was doing. He missed wildly and still headbutted him.
Oh, look at Catterall's face grimaced there.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying. I mean, it's
he's got one to his wife and kids tonight looking like that now after not being punched. You know what I mean? He's got to go back to Lauren and his kids without being punched and having his face split open.
Yeah, they're complaining to the referee because the referee has not warned him.
See, I've counted 4 times. I've counted 4 times neutral since the second round where he's come in and under. You know that trick, that old trick, in and under.
Carl said Eubank is like Scotland at the World Cup. No good at one round at world level. Carl, you're a player. You're a player, Carl.
Some commotion is going on right now.
I think they might be stopping it and going to the points. They're trying to decide whether it was a cut, whether it's a head clash or a punch.
No, I think it's going forward.
The cut's not bad enough. Yeah, it's been cleaned up.
He's telling the judges then that it was a head clash, not a punch. He's telling all judges on each side of the ring, because obviously they're top, middle and bottom. He's telling them that it was a head clash, not a punch. So if it gets ended, it'll go to the scorecards and not be a stop.
Oh, he's called it off.
Told ya.
Yep.
Told ya. Catterall should win this now, 6-0. Should be
6-0
to Catterall.
Well, we'll see.
Wait a minute.
They're calling it a TKO. Harlem thinks he's won by TKO victory. They should have gone to fucking points. What have we just seen?
He's retired. I don't know what's going on here.
Wait.
There's something really bad going on here. This is controversy at its highest here.
No,
that should go to the judges, and it should be a scorecard which Catterall would win.
No, come on, what the fuck?
They've stopped the fight.
No way are they giving it as a TKO to Harlem Eubank when
no,
they see
no,
the
no.
head clash, accidental or not.
James, calm down. Calm down. No, I don't think a decision has been made yet. It's going to come back.
Why would
Harlem Eubank celebrating like he's won?
Surely he knows the rules of boxing. Surely he knows the rules. Why would you?
This is
surely going to go to the judge's
the commentators are saying Harlem Eubank is the new IBF Intercontinental Champion. That's what they're saying right now.
I'm behind. I need to put the volume up a little bit. Sorry, I'm going to mute my screen for a minute.
You mute me and see what they're saying.
They've just said Harlem Eubank is the new IBF Continental Champion.
How do you know?
Just said on DAZN. They've classed it as a TKO win for Harlem Eubank, a retirement of Jack Catterall. They're saying a punch classed it. Look at that head clash. They're saying it's a punch. It's a clear fucking head clash. This is unbelievable.
I don't know what's
It's
happening.
going to the scorecards, guys. It's going to the scorecards.
Yeah,
It is
I would
going
have
to
thought.
scorecards.
I was going to say.
They've
I
Carl
thought
Jam-
you were getting a bit excitable over there, Jam. It had to
I
go to
know
the
Jams
scorecards.
is getting a bit excited there. It's going to scorecards.
Yeah.
And I think Catterall's won this, but
I'm going to say, why did they just say then on the commentary that
because
Harlem Eubank's the new IBF Continental Champion?
Because they're previous as usual.
Oh, they're saying he's going to be. He's going to be. Because remember, I've got it on really low, so I only heard like
the debate
Harlem
is
Eubank IBF champion. I just assumed they were saying he was.
That because Eubank actually is a pretty bad gash as well, and there was some talk there in the commentary that might.
He's got one over his left eye.
Yeah,
There's no way can Eubank win this fight. There is no way. If they give this to Eubank, this is one of the biggest fixes I've seen since Bradley Pacquiao. This would be ridiculous.
Mate, but we just report the facts. We not get emotional.
I'm not emotional about it. It's just a robbery. I can't stand to watch a robbery happen in front of my eyes. If I seen it in the street, I'd be in there.
Was that 6 rounds in total? 6 rounds in total, yeah.
Aye,
yeah, 6 rounds, mate. It was just about to be the start of the 7th. It could be a technical decision draw.
I can't see how they could give personally. I can't see how they would give Eubank 4 rounds.
I can't see how they give him 1 or 2.
I had it 58-56. So did Carl. For Catterall. It could well be a technical draw. Says
I got it 60-54, Catterall, easily.
I think it's going to be a draw, and he will bring these two gentlemen back in the ring sometime later on.
Make a bit of paper. I've got it 60-54, Catterall. Easily as well. Easily.
Eddie Hunt saying, "Oh, look, that hurts inspecting the eye."
Harlem's got a little slit on his eye, and they stop it because Harlem's got a little cut. When Jack had the busted face, I didn't give a fuck. They carried on with the fight. Shows you who the real man is in that ring, doesn't it? They stopped it once Harlem got his little nick on his eye. They didn't stop it when Jack had his face bust open halfway through the round, did they? They stopped it once Harlem had a little tiny slit on his eye. Oh, better not upset the Eubanks. Fuck me. Hell no. Might be no paper trail for the Harlem fucking Eubank fight in the future. Or for the Ben fucking Chris Eubank Jr. fight.
Yeah, I would not want to see a run back of this either, Carl.
I wouldn't. Catterall showed his levels and dominated.
I'm not interested in this fight. I'm not interested, to be totally honest. I'm not interested at all.
Harlem should never have been there in the first place, right? He should never have been there in the first place. He jumped 3 levels. He should never have been there. He wasn't good enough. He was proven to not be good enough.
Yeah.
If he wins it now by a cut and then a robbery decision, I never want to see him box again. I'll be honest.
I bet Carl wants to see Taylor and Catterall now.
I bet he'd rather see that than this fucking shit show. I take 2 skillful boxers over this pile of trash all day long and twice on a Sunday. Right, here we go. Decision coming then, guys. So we are going to the cards.
Right.
Surely a Catterall win. Surely. Unless there is some bad gods at play.
I'm behind you guys. I want to see it live.
If I'm suffering insomnia, get here a Catterall. Looks like Eubank's 1-1 card.
Do you know what? Carl's just getting fucking absolutely shafted. He'll be all right.
This is got a draw. It's going to be a draw.
I think you're right, neutral.
69-65. 69-66. All 3 for your winner.
Come on.
Harlem Eubank. Harlem Eubank every round bar 1. Are you fucking joking me right now?
No, Catterall won it.
He read it wrong. He read it wrong.
Jam,
Come on,
shut
Jack.
the fuck up.
He read it fucking wrong.
Jams, calm down.
He read it wrong.
Yeah, I know.
Jam.
I'm going to say that's absolute robbery, man.
Jam, you get too ahead of yourself there, mate. You had me. I'm like, Jesus Christ, buddy.
Was it?
I'm just trying to work their life like I'm meant to be tonight. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I would have been in that fucking ring, bro. That wouldn't have gone well. I ain't fought in 20
You know what? The right man
years,
won. The right man won. That was good. I was expecting Jam to put his
then, so we don't need to see that shit again, do we? At all. Because that was trash,
No.
apart from Catterall piecing him up.
I mean, I had it like 58, 56. I didn't have it. I mean, I thought Catterall won the rounds, but I gave Eubank a couple in there.
I didn't even see how you could, to be honest, but that's just my opinion. I had it 60-54 all day long, man. I can't even see a round where Eubank done anything other than
do you know what?
posture and pose.
Another night, I would pick that as well. I mean, I had Catterall winning. Yeah, I mean, the right man won. That's a good thing.
Yeah, that's what matters. That's what matters.
Although
when
when we listen to you
Harlem on the commentary, I was thinking,
wait 5 minutes until we get the real result because you're going off your fucking head saying the wrong result.
Well, that's because they started raising Harlem's hand. I was like, what? What? You know what I mean? I was fuming, man. I thought they stiffed him again. He got robbed against Josh Taylor. He got robbed against Barbosa, in my opinion. And then he was about to get robbed again.
Jam,
fuck that.
Big man, you need to relax a bit and wait for the result. Relax, man, relax.
Carl says I need to get that sock out the drawer and take the frustration out. I tell you what, Carl, come and see me, mate. I'll put 2 bollocks in it for you and see you with it.
You're some man.
Oh dear.
It was meant to be a joke, but never mind. Falls on deaf ears, mate. Right, you lads have a good evening, yeah?
Yeah.
Jack Catterall got the win, so it's all good.
Thank you to everyone that's joined us tonight in the chat. Big thank you to Rai. We had Carl, we had Hawkan, we had Joshua. Who else did we have? Jams in that chat. Listen, a little scroll up.
There was a few, mate. There was a few new ones as well that I didn't even bring on the screen because I was too into it, man. I was into the fight. You know what I mean? Well, main event time, bro. Main event time has to come first. So I didn't even put them on the screen, unfortunately. But thank you anyway for coming through, guys.
I've got some kids in my gym try to join in as well. So yeah, some people I know try to tune in off and on. So yeah. Hello, you little bastards.
Aloha, aloha. Right, we're proudly sponsored by Easy Storage, your place to go for all your storage needs. And a new sponsor, Octagon Blog on
Octagon Blog.
Check them out for all these lovely jackets and that. Look at these bad boys. Look at that. Look at that piece. Fine specimen.
Every time I see it. Every time I see it.
If you want to look like a terrorist hanging around in Manchester, this is the coat you need. God bless.
On that note,
we will see you soon.